Hello, and this is the No Face Movement's January the 31st, 2013. And we all know what happens on February the 15th, 2013. Asteroid 2012 DA14 passes through the Van Allen radiation belt. That's where all our satellites are, and it's going to fly lower. I put a 20% chance that it might hit Earth. Since it's small, it ain't going to cause catastrophic like a major asteroid would. Alright, but I don't believe it's going to hit Earth. I put a 20% chance. But you never know from the gravitational pull of Earth and what we're aligned with that day, and if anything nudges it closer to us. But most likely, this thing's going to go right through the radiation belt. It might get sidetracked and go out more left from our gravitational pull. But the things that concern me about this is our satellites that are up there. Alright, if the asteroid has charged particles, electrons, neutrons, and it comes through that radiation belt, since there's already charged particles there, something might happen and cause a blackout in a lot of our satellites. It might hit one of our satellites, and only GPS and cell phones towers are down. It depends on what company it is too and what satellite it is. Alright, but yesterday on January the 30th, 2013, my bad about that, folks. Let's get to NASA. NASA launches the TRSA. Alright, so NASA launches the TRSA-K from Cape. So it gets launches from Cape Canaveral. Alright, and look at it. Alright, and when you go down to the full story, this is what you get. We are currently... Let's focus in. We are currently unable to show the request content. Please check back later. And trust me, I don't believe we're going to see anything till after February the 15th or 16th. Alright, but I want you guys to see this. The kind of satellite this is. Remember this launch too. Look at that. It's bright around water. Alright. United launches Atlas V-41 rocketry from Space Launch Complex 41 into the night sky over Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Florida, carrying NASA's tracking data relay satellite KTRSK to orbit. Alright, when you go to read more, it just says the same thing over, folks. Alright, but just look at that picture. Alright. The spacecraft is a part of the Next Generation series and tracking and data relay satellite system, a constellation of space-based communication satellites providing tracking, telemeter, and command and high bandwidth data return services. Alright. So, it's the future frontier of the next speeds of the internet future, but it's also a data tracker. Alright, it's gonna track our satellites up there. Alright, that's why it ain't gonna reveal what it does. Alright. And just remember how that looks. Alright. It's gonna track the satellites as this asteroid 2012 DA14 goes by. It's gonna make sure that those satellites aren't in the way of this thing. But like I said, if this asteroid is charged with charged particle, alright, once it enters the radiation belt, alright, let's get to that real quick. This is the radiation belt. If it's charged, and you can see up here, this is the Van Allen belts as you play it. This is what makes our orbits, pole shifts, all that stuff. Alright, all our gravitation, that's why the satellites go around the Earth. Alright, solar flare hits it, the charges are up bigger around the Earth. Alright, like it's normal. That's what it's supposed to do. But if the asteroid is charged, it's gonna come in there, and depends if there's a solar flare or not too. We could see some amazing stuff. So I want people to be prepared for that day. Now, we did a report, and I told you today's the day about how people use other events to carry out a mission. And you see in the video and the title of it, Anonymous. Alright. And my belief and my speculation on it, I don't know the people Anonymous, and I ain't affiliated with Anonymous because we aren't Legion. I don't believe in that concept. That's just chaos, right? That's what it really means. Legion. and it's also the demon, the devil, is known as Legion. Alright, I'm very religious, but I never put my religious views out there, hardly. But I believe that the guy that got killed or killed himself, alright, he was anonymous. Alright. So I believe Aaron Swartz was anonymous. He did a lot of stuff to the internet. He knew all the back doors into it. He could get into systems. He knew codes to get into the back door. Alright. Since he's passed away, someone else then took over, and mainly the elite of the world took over, alright, to push their agenda. Alright. Now remember that rock I just showed you. Let's go to the anonymous new video. So when we see this video, alright, I want you guys first pay attention to this anonymous figure and how they used it. Alright. We're about to show you. Looks like there's an alien face here. Not sure if it is, but you can see it. Alright. Now.
And far more capable. Over the last 2 weeks, we have wound down this operation, removed all traces lightly.
Now look at this rocket.
Consideration of the possible consequences. Should we be forced to reveal the trigger key to this warhead, we understand that there will be collateral damage. We appreciate that many who work within the justice system believe in the principles that have been lost, corrupted,
see how it
or
launches.
they do not bear the full responsibility for the damages caused by their occupation. It is our hope that this warhead need never be detonated. However, in order for there to be a peaceful resolution to this crisis, certain things need to happen. There must be reform of outdated and poorly envisioned legislation written to be so broadly applied as to make a felony crime
see how the rocket looks.
violation of terms of service, creating in effect vast swathes of crimes and allowing for selective punishment. There must be reform of mandatory minimum sentencing. There must be a return to proportionality of punishment with respect to actual harm caused, and consideration of motive and mens rea.
So now the top part of the rocket's launched.
Of innocence and the recourse to trial and possibility of exoneration must be returned to its sacred status, and not gambled away by pretrial bargaining in the face of overwhelming sentences, unaffordable justice, and disfavourable.
Now the bottom part's gonna detach from it.
And not used as a weapon.
Remember the top of it.
Examples of those it deems threatening to its power. For good reason, the statue of Lady Justice is blindfolded.
This is a piece falling off. They ain't nothing.
Her scales tipped, nor her sword hand guided. Furthermore, there must be a solemn commitment to freedom.
Now the other part of the rocket's blast off.
Common space of humanity and to the common ownership of information.
Now we got a satellite.
We do not expect to be negotiated with. We do not desire to be negotiated
with a warhead on it. And mainly almost all satellites that's owned by any government source out there has a nuclear warhead on it. Russia, China, America. So it doesn't matter what kind of satellite it is, they all got warheads on them. Alright, but check that out. It's a satellite, folks. And of course, that's a nuclear bomb that they're warning, but that's still a satellite and still going to do its job. Alright. Alright, folks, now let's get back into this. So yesterday, January the 30th, NASA sent a missile up into the Van Allen radiation belt for the next future wave of communication, and also track the satellites that's around Earth and maybe other possible things too. Alright, that's deeper. May has a radar on it, who knows. Alright, since we reported on that 2002 and 7 and February 1st, 2019. That's a whole different story. That's the story before, so check that out. But he's tracking the satellite because they do not know where this asteroid 2012 DA14 goes. On February the 15th to March the 15th, it's the deadline for the DEP. They got to either raise it or extend it. Most likely they're going to extend it. Alright, and also March the 1st, 2013. Go check that out. That's when they got to come up with a plan for the fiscal clip, because all they did was delay it. Alright, that's why people ain't getting taxes done early this year. Alright, but when you go back and look at what they launched, it's the same thing. Alright, you can see the satellite, you can see the missile hidden in there. No matter what country launches a satellite, there's always a weapon on it. some kind of weapon. Alright, so you see it. When you try to read it, you can't get to it. Hold on. So as it's loading, hold on. We are currently unable to show the request content. Please check back later. It's supposed to tell you what is that satellite for. Alright, but they're not telling you. Alright. You can see how it launched off. Almost the same surrounding, but it didn't come out of a silo. Around water. You can see the streaks. Alright. Now the government used any situation to the best of their knowledge. So let's say this asteroid goes out and it wipes out all the communication satellite because it is charged or a flare erupts, and there's actually a high percentage of this happening, folks. Alright, and all our system goes down, they're going to blame it on Anonymous, and they're going to use Anonymous. So when they got the system back up with this new satellite, they just proved a point, and they got tighter security on the internet. It's the new data, it's a relay, they collect all that stuff. It's a new, it's a new speed. Alright, and that's what I'm really worried about, folks. Alright, they're going to use this situation, 2012 DA14. Alright, either the asteroid's going to cause a blackout of all the GPS, all the satellites in the Van Allen asteroid belt. Not the asteroid belt, radiation belt. And they're going to blame it on Anonymous and use that situation while everything's down for a few days, while this new rocket satellite TDRSK is out there, and it's a satellite that would recover power to all those satellites. It's data, it tracks it so it can move out of the way. Or they're going to physically use something on this satellite to knock out all that stuff and blame it on the asteroid. Alright, there's a lot of things that could happen, folks. Alright, so it's like also they do that, the stock markets might crash. Alright, if all the satellites in the world go down, stock markets might crash, and something might take all that money out the stock market. Alright, there's a lot of things that could happen. Alright, but Anonymous, ain't no secret hackers out there no more. Anonymous, that died with Aaron Swartz. That was him. Alright, Anonymous was Aaron Swartz. Alright, he invented the internet. Well, a lot of stuff on the internet. He knew the back doors, so of course he could hack into things that no one else can. Alright, and it's just crazy, folks. Alright, but the government uses, the world elites, the New World Order, they use situations to push their events. Alright, it's just warned for February 15, 2013. Let's see what happens. Hopefully nothing happens. Alright, this is the No Face Moon. Please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Blogspot, Critterbox, Godlike Production. Please follow Mystique on her channel. She got that 2013 giveaway. And check out the Vine. She's moving the movement on the Vine, and she's real good at it. Alright, folks. Sorry about that. But this is the No Face Movement. Doing some deep research here. Moving till next time. Facing off. Peace.